Hi, lovely people, and welcome to Little Moments, Big Shifts, the podcast that empowers you to prioritise yourself and evolve into the person you were always meant to be. I'm your host, Emma Longbottom, founder of Wellbeing with Emma. So welcome everyone to episode 2. I'm really glad that you're here and you're maybe back with me after episode 1. That would be amazing. So what I wanted to talk to you about today is how I've been self-soothing, because I thought this might be really helpful. I've just had a little bit of mild anxiety in the last few days. Actually, it's quite unusual because normally I don't get it very often. But I thought I'd talk you through some of the techniques that I use to sort of soothe myself and to support myself, because I know that might be really helpful. And these things can just come up sometimes, can't they? And particularly for me, I'm perimenopausal, and sometimes anxiety can just come from nowhere, and you don't even know why. It just kind of sideswipes you with your hormones. So what I tend to do if I do feel anxious, if I feel that sort of, I kind of feel it like butterflies. I don't know how you guys feel it, but I feel it like butterflies. I identify where I can feel it in my body. So for me, normally, it's either at the top of my belly, underneath my ribs, or it's around my heart and my chest. And this time it's been in my belly. And I literally rub it. So like you would a child, when a child's upset, you always rub their back, or you rub their head and you soothe them. And I do exactly that to myself. So I will put my hand on where I feel the anxiety and I will rub it. I'm doing it now actually, you probably hear it through the microphone. And I will rub that area. And as I'm doing it, I will just be sort of saying in my mind, it's okay, you're safe, I'm here, I've got you. It's okay, I'm here, you're safe, I've got you. And I will just repeat that and I will keep saying it. Sometimes the words are different. But it's normally something like, it's okay, I'm here, you're safe. Because often anxiety comes from something in your nervous system not feeling safe, and that can be hormonal. It can be that you're worrying about something. It can be all sorts of things. So I do that until I feel it start to settle. Something else I find really helpful, I meditate most days anyway, but meditation really helps me just to connect into where it's coming from. So why am I feeling anxious? What am I doing? And I might do a meditation around that in a future episode. So if it's something you'd be interested in, then do let me know. And I also find it quite helpful to journal. Just to sort of write some. So I normally ask questions like, how am I feeling? Why am I feeling anxious? What does this relate to? And I start to sort of question why. So I'll be like, why am I feeling anxious? And then I'll write the answer, and then I'll be like that. So why do you feel like this? And then I'll answer that, why do you feel like this? And I'll sort of try and drill down to why and where it's coming from. That can be really helpful. But the thing I really wanted to mention is breath work. I really find breath work really helpful. And I've been using a breath of inhaling for 4 and exhaling for 6. And I literally talk myself through it. So I will take a bit of an inhale and exhale to prepare myself, and then I'll close my eyes and I'll sit or I'll lie down, normally with my hands on my body where I feel that rumbling, as I mentioned with the soothing. And I will inhale 2, 3, 4, and then exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'll just repeat that a few times. And I'll just keep doing it. And I personally find counting soothing. I know not everybody does. But I find that really soothing. And I find it just helps me just to settle. So just taking those moments of inhaling for 4 and exhaling for 6. But there's lots of other breath patterns that you can do. And just really focusing on my breath and taking those nice deep inhales and exhales from my nose has been really helpful. The other thing that is really super helpful is getting out. So getting outside in nature, even on a day when it's raining, getting outside in nature and getting some fresh air, getting some time away is super. That's helpful for most things anyway, but that's something that I've really found really beneficial. So I just wanted to share these tips with you because I know it's something that a lot of people talk to me about, and while it was on my mind and it was something that I was working on, I thought I would tell you guys. So with that, I will leave you to your day, and I hope you take a moment to prioritise yourself today.